Welcome to yet another random podcast, cloud podcast. Random cloud. Oh my god, it has been a while since I've done this as well. This one actually might be just a tad bit late because I am recording it an hour beforehand. It'll just be like a couple minutes late, maybe. Whatever. Point taken is, we hit 1,000. That is amazing. We have hit 1,000. I'm very happy about that we've hit 1,000. I'm excited. And the special is actually gonna be in 2 more hours, or a little less than 2 hours if this one's a bit late. But at 6 PST, 6 p.m. PST, and 9 p.m. CST. Yeah. But let's head on straight to the video, and it is yet another, wait, I don't even need to say it. You know what it is. You see the thumbnail, you see the whatever. I'm pulling it up right now. Here we are. It's, oh, wrong one. Here we are. Where did it go? Oh, I'm like, what? Okay, here we are. I'm gonna go over what these say. OTP, you know, absolute, amazing, wonderful, love it. Couple goals. Cute couple. I like the dynamic. They're there. Don't see it. No. Jail. That's the last one. So let's start off super quickly. Todoroki x Uraraka. I actually have never seen that. They're there. Well. Yeah, no, I don't see it. Bakugo and Dinky. I used to just, I don't see it. I like the dynamic. It's a very interesting dynamic between Bakugo x Dinky. Permanent Ink really sold me on this one. It was a big selling point. It's just very, very interesting, you know? Deku x Uraraka. Okay, as I explained before, whenever I see Deku x Uraraka or whatever, Uraraka is always pushed down to just be the love interest. And I feel like she's more than just the love interest, right? But apart from that, they're there. I'm not a big Deku x Uraraka shipper. I see them more as friends. This also has to do a lot with the correlation of I really don't like it when Uraraka is thrown into the love interest area, and I wish for her to have her own character development. That whole who's there for the heroes, the whole the heroes are there for everybody, but who's there for the hero? And she's always wanting to be the one who's there to save the hero while the hero is busy saving off other people. I love that because it brings a greater aspect within the story, and it makes sense in her her character. You know, she grew up in a not so well-off wealthy family, right? She didn't grow up in a wealthy family. She didn't grow up like that. She grew up you know, with her family that has a small business. She is struggling for money, and that's all she cares about, her family. And she sees that other heroes are struggling, and she wonders, okay, well, who is there for them? You know, who is going to help them when they need it? She's a very caring character, a very determined as well. I feel like if Uraraka set her mind to it, she could, I got a message, she could do it, you know? She is a determined character, so I genuinely don't like when she gets reduced to just cute love interest, because she's far more than that. Uraraka is a character that I wish was utilized more in the My Hero Academia show, and instead she's just underutilized. She's underdeveloped, and I hate that for her. Ida x Uraraka, cute couple. I'm sorry. Okay. Again, with the whole Uraraka being kind, sweet, caring about others. Ida is a very straightforward kind of guy. You know, follow the rules. So I feel like their pairing and their dynamic would be, it's very interesting. Also, Uraraka with rich person is the most hilarious thing to me. Technically speaking, this is also kind of Uraraka x rich person, but Todoroki is more of a social outcast, while Uraraka's more, I feel like she's more of those, popular in the sense of not mean, but popular in the sense of everybody has either heard about her or knows her, and she has been too nice to either that person individually or someone around them. I feel like she's that one girl where you're just like, oh yeah, that one girl with the heart of gold, you know? And I feel like she pairs a bit better with Ida. I feel like they balance each other out, you know? And I see them interact more than Todoroki and Uraraka. Ida and Todoroki, they're there. I don't see it, actually. I don't see it. I don't see it. I've only seen this ship once in one fic, and it was just casually mentioned and not actually like fully developed, or we got to see any dynamics or anything like that. I don't know. I feel like I don't see it. If one of you guys in the comments wants to convince me, if any of you guys want to convince me on why a certain ship that I put in either don't see, no, or they're there, if you want to convince me otherwise, go ahead. Go in the comments. I'll reply back. In fact, go ahead and tell me anything about any of these ships that come out down in the comments, and I would love to have a discussion with you guys. I am a big multi-shipper, so I very much enjoy having these conversations about shippings and stuff like that and dynamics, because I always like to see the perspective from another person, right? Like, for example, I used to never ship Bakugo x Denki. I read that one fanfic and I changed my mind. Jail. No. Okay, so I'm not even gonna touch upon this one. I won't touch it. I hate that it's here, but it is, and we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore it. I put it straight to jail, which is, I'm not even gonna say it. Okay, next ship, which is the All Might X Aizawa. That ship, I don't know. I feel like Aizawa hates All Might. I feel like Aizawa hates All Might, and I just don't like it. Simple as that. All Might X Inko. They're there. It exists. It is there. It exists. That's all I gotta say about it. All Might X Endeavor. I don't see it. I really don't see it. I just don't. Present Mic X Aizawa. We all know that this is OTP. Most of the fanfics that I read that are either that are Aizawa adopting a child, almost always all of them, Present Mic is his husband, and whether it be he's adopting Shinso, he's adopting Izuku, he's adopting Eri, does not matter. Present Mic is always, and I mean always, the husband. I've read very few where he wasn't, you know, and currently I'm reading one fanfic of Erasermic where it is, I also find it hilarious how they have Aizawa, right, which is Aizawa's name, but they don't have it as X Yamada. It's X Present Mic, or Hisashi. That's hilarious. I notice that a lot. People prefer to Present Mic as his hero name and not as Yamada, and I tend to say that as well, just, you know, because that's what people normally refer to him as, and there's been times where I say, yeah, Yamada, and they're like, who? I'm like, Hisashi? They're like, huh? I'm like, Hisashi Yamada? Hisashi Yamada from My Hero Academia? Who? I don't think I've seen that character. Present Mic. Oh, Present Mic! It is atrocious. I'm joking. But as I was saying, they're a cute dynamic. It's the whole Grumpy X Sunshine, Black Cat X Golden Retriever. I love that dynamic, opposites attract kind of thing. I feel like they complete each other. There's this one fanfic, Tall Tale, that I absolutely loved, like, down loved, right? And I loved it. It was the greatest I've ever seen. It was amazing, and I love the way that they describe their dynamic, the way they work, how they balance each other out, and it was wonderful. I'm still kind of upset that it it's finished and there's gonna be no more. But I loved it. It was Yamada as a vigilante and Aizawa as still a pro hero and a teacher, which was a very interesting dynamic, the whole thing. Tokoyami X... That's a ship? Okay, they're there. They're there, actually. I'd be interested in that type of dynamic. I would be interested in that type of dynamic. Yeah, I like the dynamic. You know, the whole glittery sunshine and edgy. Edgy. That's the only way I could, you know, think about it. Tokoyami's definitely the type to watch Psyche K and then go, the dark reunion, every second of the day. And I feel like Ayamamu, or whatever, how you spell his name. However you say his name. Yeah, no, I feel like that's a very interesting dynamic. I've actually never seen it out in the wild. If any of you guys have any ship recommendations of that specifically, go ahead and put it in the description down below. I am very interested in seeing that. Actually, what I might do is in the description of this video, some of the ships, I might, what's it called? I might put a fic down in the description of, you know, the fic, you know, a fic that I might like for example, if I know a fic that's Present Mic X Aizawa, I'll put it down in the description, for you guys to go check out. Yeah, I'll do that, definitely. Todoroki X Bakugo. They're a cute couple. They're a cute couple. Do I like the dynamic, or is it a cute couple? Dynamic, cute couple. Cute couple. Well, I'm putting Ida over here, down here, and do I like the dynamic, and cute couple being Todoroki X Bakugo. This is a very interesting dynamic. I have seen it a few times as, like, fan art, but not as a fanfic. I have yet to see a fanfic. Although, I got permission from some authors to do a Todoroki X Bakugo one-shots. I have some one-shots saved up. I also have a poly one, which is Todoroki X Bakugo X Izuku, because we love polyamory in this household, thank you. Next one is Kirishima X Mina, childhood besties. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. I'll put it in cute couple. It's very much, you know, friends to lovers. It's basic, but it works. I feel like they balance each other out, kind of, in a way. Mina's a very bubbly, very, I guess, girly. I like to say she's girly because, like, she has a bunch of pink, but I feel like she's the more confident, like, I do what I want, and if I decide that today blue is a girly color because I said so, it is what it is, and it is girly. She's like that confidence, whatever. And I feel like Kirishima he's confident. He's like, yeah, that's so manly, confidence, but in a more, what's it called? More of a facade kind of way. I very heavily headcanon that Kirishima has depression. It is a sad headcanon, but it's in my headcanon. It's my headcanon, and I'm sticking with it. Kirishima X Denki. They're there. I actually have not seen any ships that is Kirishima X Denki, but you know what? I would not mind seeing some of them. If you guys have it, that's twice. That's another Kirishima X Denki. Okay, if you guys have any recommendations, go ahead and put it in the comments. I would like to see that. Uraraka, it's Toga. Couple goals. It should not be as high as it is. Couple goals. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay. Specifically what I like about this ship, because I will sit here and I will have I don't actually think I'm going to have enough time to put it in the description. The ships. Oh, I'll have time. I'll just post it late. A lot of late posting. Oh my god, today and then maybe tomorrow. Oh my god. Echo, you have fallen from grace. But, as I was saying, Uraraka X Toga is a very interesting ship, because, you know, obviously the whole villain X hero kind of aspect, but because of their difference in their plot lines, Uraraka definitely has that whole wanting to save the people that society often overlooks. For example, heroes. When heroes are down, who's there to help them, right? She wants to be that. And for a while, she actually translates that from who helps out those who are thrown away from society or are overlooked, right? For example, villains are overlooked. Society probably does not care if a villain has a sad day or not, right? Just like how society probably doesn't give a shit if a hero has a bad day or a hero needs to be saved. Clearly, because of what happened in season 6, right? I won't mention what happens in season 6, right? And I feel like Uraraka having that whole wanting to save the people that don't normally get saved or don't ask for help as much is obviously like a wonderful of Uraraka, but in coinciding that with a relationship with Toga, a person who has been overlooked by society because of her quirk. Because I kid you not, I'm pretty sure if her family accepted her and instead of making her suppress her needs for her quirk, her blood consumption, her blood intake, she would have probably not become the villain she is, right? If the family would have maybe, I don't know, figured out plans to make her be able to work and coincide society-wise, you know? But no, instead they toss her aside, and she clearly needs saving. Clearly, Toga has this mindset, especially down in Season 6, where we really get to see her develop a lot more. Season 6 is a season that I noticed that a bunch of things get fully developed, which is something that normally doesn't happen in the other seasons. Don't get me wrong, My Hero Academia is wonderful, but if we would have built it up and then Season 6 really opened up the can of worms, I feel like that would have been a bit more rewarding, but that's just me. You know, I'm the firm believer of planting the seed and planting the base to be able to then build. You can't just plant the base and then ignore the base and then build later down the road when you see fit, you know? And pacing is a big thing, pacing. If you plant a seed, don't ignore it. Continue to water it, you know? But, as I was saying, Toga in Season 6 has this mentality, especially after, spoiler alert right now for Season 6. So, just saying, skip a couple seconds, or, you know what? Yeah, skip a couple seconds, skip a minute, skip 2 minutes, or go ahead and click off the video and watch Season 6. But as I was saying, after Twice died, Toga, or got killed, Toga has this mindset and this thought of, will heroes kill me given the opportunity, right? Given the chance, would they choose to throw me again once more, right? So she has this big mindset of, am I not worth anything to heroes? And to have Toga be a partner with, or not Toga, Uraraka be a partner with Toga, who has the mindset of, I want to save those who are normally not saved, right? Who are overlooked. You get this wonderful dynamic of one being like, hey, let me help you, and the other finally being like, thank you. And obviously, you know, it's a very interesting and wonderful ship that I very much appreciate. Also, I've been reading the manga. That was so gay so far, what's happened in the manga. You cannot tell me otherwise. It's canon. I'm sorry, you don't call someone the cutest girl ever and not expect me to call it gay. Come on. Bakugo X... Oh, that's a ship? Okay, Bakugo X Suyu. They're there. I didn't know they were there, but they are. They exist, apparently. Deku X Suyu. Now, this one I was aware that it's a ship. Again, they're there. I have no opinions on them. The ones that are here are ones that I don't have a big opinion on. Okay, Ojiro X Hagakure, which is the invisible girl. I don't know why I started shipping them. I don't know why, but I did, and I like it. I don't know why. I cannot explain to you why I like this ship. I cannot explain to you why this dynamic is nice. I just like the ship. I'm putting it over here because I just like the ship. There's no reason. I just do. It makes sense in my head. I can't explain to you. There is no explaining to do. I just like it. Point period. Oh, Ojiro and Shinso. I didn't know that was one. Alright, they're there. I have no opinion. Interesting. Okay. Aizawa. Oh, okay. Jail. I don't even. Jail. I'm not talking about it. Denki X Jiro. I feel like this one's becoming a bit of, what's it called? Canon and implied within the anime, especially season 6. Not a big shipper. But it is an interesting dynamic, you know. I used to heavily ship it, but it's gone down. It's gone down, but it's an interesting ship, and I do really enjoy it. Any of you guys have any fanfics down below that you think can change my mind? Go ahead and put them down below, and I'll put it in my to-read list, which is currently long, very long. Todoroki x Deku. Okay, this is cute couple. This is cute goals. Couple goals. Not cute couple. Couple goals. It's a classic, right? It's a big ship. Todoroki x Deku, Todoroki, they're best friends. I don't need to explain to you guys why I like this ship. It's one of those ships. This is actually my first ship of the fandom. That's my first ship. Todoroki and Deku, so Tododeku, that was my first ship. And then I went to the dark side. Bkdk, and I love it down here. I know a lot of people don't like it. Okay, Denki x Shinso. Again, this has to do with the Sunshine x Grumpy. So Denki is very much of a sunshine, but more of I wouldn't say just sunshine. It's like ball of energy, with hints of chaotic energy. X Shinso, someone who is very neutral and very much, you know, just there, just living life. All of the time when I have to do his voice, it's normally deeper, and I don't put much emotion to it because he's animatic or whatever that means. You know, that's his voice, you know? I can't, he's not gonna be saying things like this with like such happy emphasis. No, he's talking like this. It's like how he talks in the show. I've noticed that his voice actors tend to just have him more of a neutral, calm speaking tone, right? At least on purpose and moments. Obviously there is moments where his voice does inflect and show a bit of emotion, but those are in critical points where you need to specify it. You can't just have him have like emotion when he's saying hi, how are you, you know? That's just him being normal, hi, how are you? But if like something big is happening, then yeah, he does have some emotional influx within his voice. Sorry, I went nerdy there. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what I did. Okay, Yayorozu x Jiro. I don't know why I like it. I just do. I don't evaluate why I like it. Momo x Jiro is a ship that I will die on, and I have no idea why. No idea why I would die on the ship, but I am dying. Hawks x... No. No. Endeavor x Hawks. No. I don't see it. I don't see it. I really don't. Deku x... Okay. Give me a second. That's cutting it close. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's cutting it close. I'll just say no. Okay, because Deku's what? 6? Oh, that's just a 1-year age gap. Hold up. Oh, no. Well, no. Okay, I'll put it and I don't see it. I think that's just a 1-year age gap. That's not that bad, but I still don't see it. I'm not I'm not a big shipper of this anyways. I just needed to check if it deserved to go in jail or not, because I don't know why I had it in my mind that she was an 18-year-old. Oh, okay, but he's his first year and she's her last year, which would mean, technically speaking, they're 2 grade years apart, which it would be the equivalent of a sophomore dating a freshman. Digo, I mean, why did I say it in Spanish? Okay, I don't know why I said I mean in Spanish. That would be a sophomore dating a senior. Okay, that's not that bad, but it's iffy. It's iffy, and it's borderline. I know technically speaking, it's only a 1-2 year age gap between a sophomore and a senior, but the difference between that, I realize not a lot of people know this, especially when I was talking to my best friend since kindergarten, her sister, right? Because she liked this one dude that's like 3 years older than her, and she's 13. She's 14. 13, 14? 14. And this guy is 17 turning 18. That is very freaking icky, because she's still in middle school and he's graduating high school. And like I told her, like, that age gap does not sit well with me. And she was just like, it's just a 3-year age gap, like 3-4 years. Like, it's not that big. Yeah, sure, it's not that big if you're 18 and above, right? Even an 18-year-old with a 22-year-old, you guys have 2 different maturity levels, right? Technically speaking, you're both adults and you could date each other. That's fine. There is no like imbalance when it comes to stuff or whatever, but it's still icky for me personally, you know? But that's my belief. I would never date someone that's way older than me like that, unless you're Pedro Pascal. My number? Pedro? I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. That's hilarious. Please, I would never date anybody that older than me. Josh Hutchinson? Hi. I saw you in Hunger Games. I saw you in the FNAF movie. Okay, enough about that. Back to what I was saying. The age gap is so much significantly worse, because think about it this way. Well, one is thinking about what classes they're going to take next year for high school. The other is thinking about what they want to do for their life and career-wise, right? They're in 2 different points of their life. Yes, it is 3 years of a difference, but mentally speaking, right, it is a huge difference, right? Because these years, you know, when you're little up to when you're 18, let's say 18, right? In reality, it's until you're 25, right? Your brain is still developing, still changing. You are different than the person you are a year ago. If you are still in high school and you are still below the age of 25, right? Or actually, I hope you're not in high school if you're 24. But like, if you're still below the age of 25, and if like, I don't know, you're in high school and you're still below the age of like 18, 19, think about you 2 years ago. Think about how that's different. Maybe it's even more different of you 1 year ago. Maybe you don't notice it, but ask the people around you. I know damn well that I am a different person than I was a year ago. I am more mature. I know a lot more. And I know that in a year time, I'm going to be different as well. Because we're currently going through our minds developing fully and growing, right? All of our neurons haven't upgraded, I guess, is the best way I could describe it. Basically, our neurons, which are communicating in our brain at a high, like, freaking speeds. Honest to God, our mind works more powerful than a NASA computer. But, right, they get encapsulated with this white stuff to then make it even faster. And that white stuff, the more you do one thing, the more that white stuff whatever. Point taken is, it's still developing, and first it starts developing in, I don't remember if it was the back or the front of the brain. I think it's the back of the brain that starts developing, and the front of the brain is the one that finishes last. And the front of the brain the front of the brain is actually the part of the brain that does reasoning and logic and stuff like that. So you are very much changing. You are changing so much, not just with your body, but with your mind, right? Technically speaking, 18-year-old me, my mind is not fully developed, right? It's not fully developed. So I'm still growing mentally, right? I mean, I'm growing physically as well, but that's for another reason. But, you know, I'm still growing mentally. So the age gap is still a bit iffy for me. I mean, like, 16 with a 17-year-old is not that bad, but that 17-year-old is turning 18 soon, and that 16-year-old is like, you know, and I don't know, it's still iffy. I'm keeping it a no just in case. Deku X Toga. I see a lot of people ship this. They're there. I have no opinion. End of story. They're there. No opinion. Tetsu Tetsu X Kirishima. It's there. I don't have an opinion on it. Tetsu Tetsu X. I didn't know that was a ship either. That's a lot of these are just gonna be in. They're there. They exist. They're there. Shinso X. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Shinso X Monoma? I don't see it. I think Monoma is a stuck-up little fucking brat who needs to get off of his high horse. He needs to get off his high horse. Monomoma X Kendo? No. She deserves better. She can do better. She could do better than a brat. An entitled brat. Sorry, I needed to say it fully. Todoroki X Yaruyozu. It exists? It's there? Not a big fan. Ew, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Oh, I really like this one. I really like this one. Again, Sunshine X. I have a. Hold up. Sunshine X Grumpy Cat. Sunshine X Grumpy. This one wouldn't be Sunshine X Grumpy. I feel like this one would be Classy X Punk Rock out there. Well, not punk. I don't feel like she dresses punk, but like you get what I mean. Alternative, more loose, open-minded, stuff like that. Hero X Villain. This would be a definition of Sunshine X Grumpy. Trauma X Trauma. You cannot prove me wrong. Miracle X. They're there. I don't really ship this, which would be Lemillion and that one girl, the blue-haired one, the Najiri, right? I don't ship it that much. I also don't ship Tamaki X Najiri. I ship Mirio with Tamaki. I don't ship them each other. Oh no, that's I don't ship that either. Oh, Shinso X Deku. I do quite enjoy this one. Shinso X Deku, which again, Sunshine X Grumpy. I need to stop. Literally all of them appear Shinso X Grumpy, and two of them appear. No, only one of them would be Sunshine X Grumpy, but all of them is like opposites attract. I have a type. Shinso X Bakugo. Very interesting dynamic. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't necessarily like the dynamic. I just want to see more of it. If any of you guys have some recommendations in the comment, please put it down, because this is a ship I am actually interested in seeing. Ida X Hatsumi. I didn't even know that was a ship. Okay. Deku X Hatsumi. It's a very interesting dynamic, especially in Cheat Code Support Strategist by Clouds. Mad in the Clouds Not Coming Down. I have to say the whole thing. But it's a very interesting dynamic that it grew on me. Inuyasai X Toro. I don't know who that is. I'll just put there. Nope. Genius X Hawks. I don't see it. Endeavor X Gina. No, I don't know. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. No. Aizawa X Joke. No. Shinso X Bakugo. I thought we already did this one. Did we not? Yeah, Shinso. Oh, Shindo. Oh, okay. Well, then I don't know. They're there. I don't have an opinion on them. Hawks X Dobby? I don't need to explain myself. Would this be Sunshine X Grumpy? No. Revenge X. Okay. Can't forgive X forgives. Yeah, I don't know. Hawks X Mikuru? Oh, the bunny girl. They're there. They're there. Mount Lady X. Come. I don't know who that is. They're there. I don't know who that is. Aizawa X Midnight. I don't see it. No. Bakugo X Deku. Up it goes. Hawks X Nagant. I didn't know that was a ship. I should have known that was a ship. Overhaul X Nagant. No. Gentle X Labrava. They're a cute couple. Hold up. I know they're both adults, but I want to see the age gap. Labrava age. That's not Labrava. That's not Labrava. What? That's not Labrava. Oh, this is Labrava. Yeah. How old is she? Why? That's not Labrava. What? I'm gonna go over here. What? What is this doing? No, get out of here. I want this. There you go. Labrava. Age? Okay, 22, 21. Alright. And what about Gentle Criminal? Gentle Criminal. Age. 10 years. Oh, God. Okay, well, they're both adults. And she is around 22, you know, going up into that. She's close. She's what? Technically 3-4 years from having her mind fully developed. They're adults. Personally, I wouldn't be in a relationship with a 10-year gap like that. While being in my early 20s. But hey, to each their own. And they are a cute ship. I do like them. Shigaraki X Dabi. I didn't know this was a ship, but I do now, and I actually am very interested in that dynamic, and I would very much. Sorry, I read the next one. This one. Okay. This. We're gonna talk about this. I would very much like to see some fan fictions of that. So if anybody has any, please. I don't like this. I don't. No. Please inform me. Dabi. Oh no. Twice. No. Oh, we already have that one, so I'll just put next to the one that's already up here. Where is it? Who's up here? Oh, there it is. Some of these are doubled. I noticed that. Oh, it's just different order. What? Okay. Rodi X Deku. They're a cute couple. They're a cute couple. Bakugo X Uraraka. I like the dynamic, you know? Both hot-headed. Or not hot-headed. Bakugo is hot-headed and stubborn. Uraraka is determined and stubborn. Two different types of stubbornness. Hot-headed stubbornness and ill. No, not an ill. I'm talking about this. Hot-headed stubbornness and determined stubbornness. Kirishima X Bakugo. I also like the dynamic. It's a very interesting dynamic. And that's all of it. Oh my god. And 3:47. Yeah, no, definitely this is not going to come out in time because I still need to edit. And that takes about 20 minutes. So very much not going to finish it up in time, unfortunately. But hey, at least the video is out, you know. That's the bonus. That's the good side. 40 minutes. That's not that bad. Okay. So this is my ships. I'm gonna ignore all the ones that deserve jail time because those are disgusting. And if you ship those, please grow up and understand that those ships are not something that you should ship because that is romanticizing something that is dangerous. And the romanticization of something that is dangerous because in turn that allows, you know, stuff like, I don't know, my best friend's sister thinking that dating someone who's gonna graduate from high school when they're barely in middle school is a good idea because the age gap isn't that big. It is. We should let go of that grooming shit because it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Those ships will never be healthy ships, you know? It will never be healthy ships because of the age gap, the age difference, the power imbalances, especially with some of those, which was a student ex-teacher. Power imbalances. I don't like it. I really don't. It's disgusting. I don't like pro ships. I will never support pro ships. You should never support pro ships, right? I'm always of the firm belief that you ship what you ship, to each their own. But if it's like pro ships, yeah, no, I'm gonna judge you. I'm judging. If it's like a regular ship, like, I don't know, Dabi x Shigaraki, they're an interesting dynamic. I wouldn't say I personally, like, really enjoy it. I would be interested in seeing a dynamic like that. But I'm not gonna judge you because you ship it. Or like Aizawa x Joke. I won't judge you if you ship it. It's personally not my cup of tea. But like shit that's pro ships, like adult x, you know, blank, or like stuff like that. It's like, yeah, no, period. I'm judging you. But thank you so much for watching, and I'm so glad that I've reached 1,000. It hasn't fully hit. It's gonna hit later on today, and I'm gonna scream, and then my whole family's gonna be like, what happened? I'm like, I hit 1,000, you know? I'm probably gonna call my friend later and scream. Or maybe send a Josh edit. I'll do that. Oh my god. Every time I send them a TikTok, they're just like, please tell me this is not a Josh edit. I'm like, don't worry about it. They open it and it's a Josh edit and they're like, I'm blocking you. I'm like, you're not gonna block me. They have yet to block me. We will see. I'll keep you updated if I get blocked from Vale. But as always, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Join our community Discord server. Link is in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content. And thank you so much for watching.